All righty. What do we have? All right. Looks like we're starting off a little bit. I disabled chat because I need to stay focused on trading. I just disabled chat. I need to stay focused on trading. I ain't got time to deal with a bunch of stuff. So, because I need to focus on trading. If you go to the site orderflowbars.com, you go to if you go to your profile page, it'll show you a setup video. If you go to the education section, it'll show you how I have the NQ set up for how I passed evals, how I got like a handful of funded accounts. So that's on there. Um, Also, I'm not trading on Ninja Trader. I have it streaming. I'm not trading on Ninja Trader. I'm trading on my personal trading platform. As you can see right here, I am trading on my personal platform. I'm going to test something. The opening drive. It's an auto trader that I'm working on for the platform that I'm developing. Oh. I need to get that up. I need to get that up. Uh, Market levels. Okay, market levels overnight. I don't think. All right, the ATR for the ES is currently at 4. 9:20. We got about a minute. All right, I need to stay focused. I need to stay focused. That is, wow, that would have been a pretty decent one right off the bat. Uh, yeah. Okay. All right. Markets open at about 9:32. I need. Whoops. Let me get this thing up on the right account. Uh, I'm testing something on my own personal platform. Where is rhythmic? There we go. In case this thing goes crazy on me, I can shut it down. I'm testing. Just let the market settle down. Okay, first couple minutes. I'm testing something called the opening drive. This is my own personal trading platform right here. Okay, this is my own personal trading platform that I should be releasing in a few weeks. I am testing something called the opening drive. It's some code that I wrote. Uh, all right, let's stay focused. Man, we're pretty heavy. Now we're going up. Um, okay, I got I got in kind of late. I just was able to get my charts up for the ES. I know I'm streaming NQ, but I'm trading on my own personal platform that I'm developing. Uh, okay, these bars are not what I want for an opening drive. Okay, that's what I want. Man, this is not good. All right, well, the opening drive is good till 10 o'clock. Yes, opening drive is good till 10 o'clock. ATR is 4 on the ES, which is pretty decent. Okay, I'll go ahead and shut that down. got about 30 minutes on the opening drive. It's not what I want, but we'll let it run. All right, I know I'm streaming NQ, but I'm trading the ES right now on opening drive strategy that I am currently testing. It's being tested on my own personal platform that I'm developing. As you can see here, this is my personal platform that I'm developing. Uh, it should be released here in a few weeks, hopefully. It should be released in a few weeks. Um, man, we're gonna be up in the chop zone, ain't we? ATR on the ES is at 4, so it's a lot better than what it was yesterday. Yesterday was a nutcase. I actually blew an account, and then some idiot wanted to shoot their mouth off. That's why the chat's disabled. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. I've been trading for 10 years. You have a bad day and some jackass wants to shoot their mouth off. And if you're listening, you can go to a profile page and send me an email if you really want to. I could care less. I've got 5 funded accounts. I've been trading personal accounts before these fake prop firms came out, before micros have come out. This is not what I want for an opening drive. We got some selling in the ES. I mean, as you can see right here, we've got some selling in the ES. I mean, we've got like 500 single order contracts, 50, 66. I mean, so it is kind of heavy. There we go. This is what we want. We want a little bit of a dump, man. All I need is lower imbalance, and then hopefully this thing will shoot off a trade. We got the New York VWAP. We're on the ES. We're below the New York VWAP. Yep, this is what I want. Okay, great, great. Keep on, come on down, my man. Come on down. There we go. Keep that shit right out, my man. Puke it out. Puke it out. Value area high. We're below that from I believe yesterday's. Do, do, do. We're long and short, so I just don't think we really. I think we probably disable the longs, man. But no, we got 295 single order contract on the ES. That is quite significant. 295 single order contract on the ES. That's pretty significant. Let me check my settings. Single order contract for maybe we could. I don't want to go aggregated. Just do single. Just leave it alone. You guys can do aggregated volume if you want. It aggregates the volume within milliseconds. Okay. For the NQ, it really depends on how the volume is. You might want to go on aggregated. You want to go like maybe 100. Come on, this is not what I want for an opening drive, man. Let's see. Well, we had opening. We've got about 57 ticks on ES down. We could be in the down. Say I might have to flip the strategy to the range scalper. See, I've got a strategy on my personal platform I'm developing. This is the Auto Trader. When you click on Auto Trader, it has this right here. So you can do range scalper or uh, for the opening drive. Right now, I've got the opening drive on 12 range bar. Now, the range scalper is going to be this. This is the range scalper. Um, this is the range scalper that I'm doing on my personal platform. I do that after 10 o'clock when the market settles down. Uh, I'm trying to test this opening drive. I might not get anything. I might not get anything, guys. Oh, you got some single order contracts being slung around on the NQ. I can't read that. Maybe I don't know, looks like 30, then the 71 sell. So the NQ is kind of heavy in itself, to be quite honest. NQ is kind of heavy on itself. We got 56 single order contract on the ES that came in. We got about most of it is selling though. Most of it is selling. Opening drive. Are you kidding me, man? Uh, all right. I'm gonna have to stop this thing. This could be some chop fest today. We're coming up against the VWAP on the ES, the New York VWAP. We're coming up against the New York VWAP on the ES. Let me bring up another chart here. Uh, let's see, ES M6. We'll just do a 5 minute. No, not a 1 minute. We want to do a 5 minute. 5 minute is looking pretty hefty, my man. Let's do market levels. We got about 5 ATR, man, on 5 minutes. About a 5 ATR on a 5 minute. Uh, about 3 ATR on the ES. This is not looking too good. Could be a chop fest today, folks. Could be a chop fest, which is fine. You can actually scalp on these chop fests pretty decently. You won't get any wild moves or any good runners, but you will get some base hits, and that's what I like to do. I'm about 60 to 70% when I actually focus and don't do dumb crap like I did yesterday. I can usually get about 60 to 70% batting average. Also, what I plan on doing is just doing some wrap up videos maybe each day. I won't do it today because I gotta leave like at 11:30, so I'll be shutting it down. Won't be trading for the rest of the day. I might keep the stream up, but that's about it. No opening drive trade, man. Okay, that's fine. Clear that out. Um, I'm trading on my own personal platform because I got approved from Rhythmic to trade my own platform. They gave me access to their paper trading servers, and also they gave me access to all their live servers throughout the world if I wanted to trade in personal accounts with Rhythmic. Like I used to trade with Iron Beam on my personal account, uh, and I was connected to Rhythmic. I used Motivewave. I didn't like their platform. I used Motivewave. There's another strategy I want to. Uh, Man, I'm gonna have to shut this open and drive down because if it goes into a trade that's not legitimate, because we're in the chop. This is not going to be good. Plus we got an ATR 4. This is just horrendous for the open. First 15 minutes is not good. We had a trade for the short side in the very beginning. In the very begin, come on, man. There we go. Whatever. Uh, okay. Yeah. I'll just show you here. This is the 12 range. We had a sell imbalance right here on my personal platform I'm developing. Should be released in about a month, hopefully. We had the sell imbalance right here. You could have gotten in on that. That was pretty decent. That would have netted you somewhere roughly about $5. For the ES. ES is really good for order flow trading because it's a thickly traded market. NQ, everybody loves the NQ, but it's volatile. That's why they like it. They have no idea what they're doing, but they go trade a friggin' volatile, thinly traded market. Yeah, I think the opening drive is going to be a non-player today. We'll have to come back Thursday, tomorrow. What? We got a little bit of a pop. Ah, come on, man. Come on there. What y'all gonna do? You got them 500. You got about 1,000 contracts short. That you got about 1,000 contracts short. See these contracts right here. These cells got about 1,000 of them in there that are taking some heat. If they decide to capitulate and be like, "Oh, screw this and cover," it's gonna put fuel to the fire. You're gonna get about 1,000 contracts added back in, and everybody else that's short is going to uh, capitulate, possibly cover. Yeah, the NQ. Well, you had a stacked and balance on the NQ. You know, this, there's a lot of. Let me. I'm trying to pay attention to my other chart. Let me get these settings. These settings are just horrendous. Minimum volume. Let's just do 10. Okay, we'll just clear this out. Um, yeah, that's a little bit better, I guess. I had it pre-market, set for pre-market. We got 73 contracts on a buy on the ES. That could actually put fuel to the fire right here. 73 buying, you closed above, and the moving averages are sloping upwards or above the New York VWAP. That is something that's pretty good. Uh, this is on a 12 range bar. I'm trying to, at 10 o'clock in about 14 minutes, I got to shut this open and drive thing down. So I don't think it's going to take a trade. I don't think. Which is fine. You're not going to get a trade off on the opening drive every single day. Previous day high. Uh, let's look at the 15-minute. We're coming up on previous days high, folks. You can see right here on my personal platform, we're coming up on the overnight highs. We're coming up on the previous days highs right here. Previous days highs was right there on the ES. So I don't know what it is on the NQ. Not looking at it. I'm streaming it with the Ninja Trader hat on, but I'm not looking at it. Let me get this pushed down a little bit, but it's not doing anything. This is why I tick merge. This is why I tick merge thinking NQ. It's just a squirrely little freak. It's about tick margin, man, 'cause look at it. It's just crazy, man. You don't have to tick merge the ES because the ES is a thickly traded market. We're not really ramping up to the previous day's highs on the ES. We're about 15 points away, roughly, about 20 points. No, no, I'm about 12 points. I don't know. I'm about 10 points away, but that's not the ES. Yeah. Yeah. So we got about 12 minutes for this opening drive. I don't think it's going to do very much. I might just shut it down because nothing is coming of it. Previous days has a 74.14 on the ES. Yeah, we're just not really doing very much. I think at 950, I just need to shut it down so it doesn't do anything stupid, and then I'll just flip over to scalping the ES on the 6 range bar. Only got an hour and a half to trade, so um, all right, I just stopped this. I stopped it. No trade. No trade for the opening drive on the ES. I mean, the ATR is 4. What was my stacked imbalance? It's set to 3 to 3. Yeah. I mean, stacked imbalance set to 3 to 2. That really not good. Not for an opening drive. Okay. So there was no trade for the opening drive. That is stopped. Now what we'll do, we'll just come over here. Alrighty. You gotta be kidding me, bro. No, that's not what I want. I'll come over here to, alright. I'm trading the Apex account. Uh, let's see what we can do. Range scalper. Let's do 3 and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, area high. TSM6. Do the 1 minute. We'll do delta volume. Alrighty. Yeah, not much is not a very volatile day like it was yesterday. Not a very volatile day like it was yesterday. You can tell on the ES. This is my platform that I'm working on. You can tell on the ES that they had a lot of buying. Okay, a lot of buying up in here. Big trades and single order contracts at 50 on the ES. It has some buy imbalances right here, and they keep pushing it up, pushing it up, pushing it up. It was right down at the bottom of these 1 minute candles. You got some sellers in here, but they're not really get rewarded these right here. Now these up in here with that sell and bounce up in this area, they kind of gotten rewarded. But the problem is that uh, they got all them buyers in there. Yeah, it's 3 and 2. Yeah. Mm. Now the way that I am developing my platform, I've got my auto trader running, my range scalper. Most platforms put all their chart panel on the right, and it's just stuck there to the right. What I'm looking to do with my personal platform that should be released here pretty soon, probably next month, is put the chart trader. There's going to be more options down here. Is put the chart trader in a floating panel that you can move around to wherever you want. I'm looking to do things that other platforms are not doing. Um, we're right here at the value area high from yesterday. We're right here at the previous value area high from yesterday. 73.93 was the point of control, the naked point of control. Value area high from yesterday. We're above that, so that's kind of bullish. Man, we ain't gonna get much today, are we? 10 o'clock. We ain't going to get much, folks. I don't think we are. You got some chop fest coming. You got, and this is what happens with the market. The market likes to run up, find value to the upside or downside, and then sometimes it will just trade around, just have a nice little auction up and down, and go into like a balanced market mode, and then it'll break either up or down, and kind of do the same thing. It just kind of moves around. I'm not seeing a whole lot of participation. I mean, you've got some pretty decent trades off of the NQ with those stacked imbalances right here. Um, how you want to play them, I'm trying to keep an eye on both of them. How you want to play them is when you're below this moving average right here, this order flow bar moving average, you can get a sell imbalance. You can possibly try and take a short and try to take a short down there, but you want to kind of be on the right side of the market, to be quite honest. So if you're above the VWAP, you can go for longs. If you're below the VWAP, you can go for shorts. That'll keep you out of a lot of stupid trades. If you need help with the platform or you have any questions, you need to go to your profile and send me an email because I have disabled chat because I just don't want to deal with it. I got to stay focused. Wow, we are just really just sitting here. Oh, come on, man, dump. Yep, ES is looking to take it down. Maybe we're going to be breaking the value area high of yesterday's New York session. Hopefully, we're just bouncing off of it. To be quite honest, we're still above the we're above the VWAP, New York VWAP. We're above it, so ugh, we're above it. We're above the New York VWAP. I mean, there ain't much going on. As you can see right here, you can see right here, we're above the New York VWAP, kind of bouncing off of it. Who knows? It just could be a boring day. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that will happen to you. It could be a nice boring day. Uh, yeah, that would have been pretty decent, man. I'm starting to see. Hmm. We're coming down into the area where there was a lot of buyers on the ES. Yep, we just had one kick off right there. Right when I said coming down to an area where we had a lot of buyers on the ES. See, you had a lot of buyers up in here. Okay, and then we just had 88 contracts kick off. 74 sell and then 88 kicked off. So we could have a nice little battle going on. We have no idea. We could have a little battle going on. All I know is we selling. I got buy and bounce in the 1 minute on the ES. We could bounce right back up, man. What are those moving averages set to? 2 and 3, correct. 4 and 5, correct. Hmm. We broke the New York VWAP and we are starting to sell. I had to shut down the opening drop though. A range scalper's engaged. Uh, but the range scalper, I'm testing it. It's only going for longs right now. It's only going for longs. So all right, where are we at on these market levels? Value area low is way down there. Previous day low is way down there. I don't even know if we're going to get there, man. I have no idea. I don't know. We are below the New York BY, kind of flatlining to be quite honest. Got the value area low from yesterday at 73.61 on the ES. The previous day's low 73.54. Overnight low 73.56 on the ES. Well, that little short didn't last very long, did it? Maybe I need to go with the hollow candle. Is that a 5 minute? That is a 5 minute. Yep, we could be bouncing here. That is. You're not. Oh, you are going to go up. Good. But you got me out. You little booger. Oh, well. We're in a chop fest, my friends. You can make money. I've been taking a couple trades. You can make a little bit of change. Um, Yeah, what time is it? 10:08. Not a whole lot is going on the ES. Had a little absorption right there. You see right there where my cursor is on the 1 minute on the NQ. You had a little sell imbalance, and we closed above it, and the order flow bar moving average was kind of flatlining. That was a little bit of absorption for the sellers. You got some liquidity sitting up in here that's getting filled. See that the buying bar is being filled out right there. If you lose that, kind of like we're doing now, it could come back down. That's the delta volume. What does the old volume look like? Yeah, see, kind of like on the ES, I've kind of got the same stuff. We got the volume bars. I got the volume bars set up there. Once I need to get multi-user compliance uh, done for Rhythmic, and then once I get that done, I can and then get everything set up. Then I can start letting people trade my platform that I'm building. Why is the ATR still running? Oh, because I need it running. That's why. And while I was doing that, I missed it. Okay. Oh, you little stinker. Wait. Yeah. So I got me a few trades off on the ES. My daily P&L with the commissions and everything is only like $85. Taking very it's very difficult, man, with all this chop right here. Um, See right here, I'm taking these imbalances. I took a buy imbalance right up in here, and then we kind of faded away, and then just kind of got very little, and then I took a sell right here, and then kind of added to it, and then we kind of dumped down a little bit, but not much is going on, to be quite honest. Not much is going on. Um, Auto Trader is running. I need to have the Auto Trader. I need the Auto Trader running for shorts. I need it running for shorts. To be quite honest, I need it running for shorts. My Auto Trader needs to be running for shorts. Oh, you got about 500 sell contracts on the ES with the sell and bounce, and if they get absorbed, man, that could not be good for them. You see right there on the ES, got 500 sell contracts. If they get absorbed and we start moving up, that ain't gonna be good for them. They might just cover, put a little fuel to the fire, get a short little scalp maybe. Um, we still haven't hit we're right in between the value area high and low from yesterday, to be quite honest, on the ES. The overnight lows is 73.56 for the ES. So, ooh, yeah, them 500s, they actually looking pretty good, I guess. Look at that. they looking like they're gonna push this mother lover down. Look at that. You got some selling bounces right up in this area. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder if I should tick merge the NQ because this thing's a squirrely little thing. Uh, Here, let me come over here. We'll do tick merge. We'll tick merge this before. Then what we'll do when we tick merge it to 4, we do an imbalance to 4, 3. Look at that. We're running right back up, and I messed it while I was. This is why I hate the NQ. This is why I just missed a friggin' trade. Look at that. Turn my had my range scalper off. We had a buying balance with above both moving averages, and we just friggin' man, whatever. Uh, Mother effer. This gotta be news, man. This gotta be news. I'm turning that thing off. This thing has got. It's got to be news. What's going on? Trump fart in the Oval Office again? Did the old Trumper fart in the Oval Office? Who knows? No, I don't want that. I want financial juice. No, we got 10:15. No, 10:30 crude oil. At 10:30, 11 o'clock commencement address. Yeah, whatever. FOMC meeting minutes at 2 o'clock. That ain't nothing. That's just meeting minutes. Well, the rain scalper got me a scalp off. Go ahead and shut it down. Um, Got me a scalp off. Made me a made me a little pointer. Uh, yeah, it would have been better, but hey, I need to run some numbers. And we got some selling coming in here. The next round of negotiations. Here we go. 1016. This is why. I scalped this off a little bit. This is okay. I'm gonna explain something to you, and this is something very important. I know the market's moving. People want here. I'll explain it later. You guys can watch the little fireworks go up here. Financial juice. The next round of negotiations will be held in Islamabad after the Hajj season. I think it's I don't know. Al Adat citing sources. The Pakistani army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement text. Okay. Uh, all right. So that's why the market was moving, folks. Remember what I said? I wonder what's going on. Any news? Well, that's the news. That is the news. Now, this is something I want to go over. Okay. This is something I want to go over. Get this over here. This is something I want to go over. Okay. You have a 67 cell. You have the moving averages sloping upwards and separating on my personal platform. You can do this on the Ninja Trader add-on as well. Okay. You have 67 cell. We closed above it with a stacked buying balance. You enter here and you exit up in here. Okay, that right there, nets you about 175, $200 on the ES. Okay, that is key. Okay, that is key. Let me go over this again. Moving averages are sloping upward. You have 67 single order sell contracts. You closed above it. Even without the buying balance, that's still good. And you move up. Okay, that is that type of play can be done on the NQ as well. Okay, that type of play can be done on the NQ just as well. Okay, so I'm up like $100. 112 $112. Okay, my little range scalper doing this job. The little opening drive didn't do squat. To be quite honest, opening drive didn't do squat. Okay, uh, and I'm only scalping like 1 mini. Okay, I mean look at this. Look, I'm only scalping 1 minute. Okay, by quantity. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up, hold up. I did two on that one. It's only been a few trades, and it's like $112. Okay, so I mean, I'm only scalping 1 minute. Why? Well, because the market is erratic, man. Okay, the market is erratic. I'm only scalping one, and plus, I'm this range scalper here. I have it turned off. Okay, the range scalper here on my personal platform. Okay, we have a range scalper. I did have the opening range drive strategy up there, but it just didn't do anything, which is fine. Oh, see, we got a little buying balance right there. Uh, but it's news. You really don't want to be. I mean, yes, it would have been a profitable trade. It would have been fine. Uh, but it's news, and that's why it says auto trader stop. I don't trade around news, man. Uh, especially Iran news. I mean, FOMC meeting news? Yeah, I trade that. Jobs reports? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I trade that. Um, yeah, but that's the range scalper. Oh, and the range scalper, it's on the ES, on 6 range bar. I know some people will be like, ooh, range bar. Well, go trade your 1 minute, man. That's perfectly fine. The only problem with that is that you're going to be missing moves. Okay. You're going to be missing moves. You got a nice. This is the 1 minute. Look at the ES on the 1 minute. ES on the 1 minute. Look at that. Okay, we had some selling up in here. They sold off. Okay, you had a nice little buy and balance right here. You had a nice little balance right here. We kind of moved back down to. You got another buy and bounce right here, but it's down below. To be quite honest, but if you took this one, maybe you took this one, and then you're up here. You're up about $300. Yeah. I'm not too focused on that right now because okay, we're up here at the previous day highs right here on ES. You got previous day's highs, 74, 15. We are above the overnight highs on the ES, and we're above the previous day highs on the ES. Okay, uh, so it'll probably correlate with the NQ because they are highly correlated together. But I got 3 windows up. When I'm trading the ES, I got 3 windows up. Okay, I got my 15 minute, tells me my market levels. Boom. Then I got a 1 minute up here. Boom, 1 minute. Kind of tells me where I'm going. And I got me a 6 range bar for hyper scalping. I scalp off the 6 and the 1 minute. Yes, I do scalp off the 1 minute, folks. I mean, so far it's only been like a buck 12 day. Been kind of slow. Okay, but it's a new account because I did blow one yesterday doing something stupid. Had a bad day yesterday. Blew in it. Blew. I did not blow a funded. I blew eval, but I still don't like doing that. To be quite honest, I really don't. I wonder what the here. Let me bring the another chart up. Let me look at the NQ here real quick. Let me look at the NQ on a 1 minute, and then we'll bring up market levels. Yeah, we're at 49 ATR, man. Okay, this is why I'm not screwing around like I did yesterday. Okay, I'm not screwing around with the NQ. That guy that wanted to run his mouth yesterday. Uh, hey, if you're having good, go for it, man. I could care less. Uh, we're at 52 ATR. Okay, I just don't trade stuff like this. Okay, 52 ATR. I just stay away. Okay, you're gambling, to be quite honest. Okay, some of you will disagree, and I could care less. I've been doing this for 10 years. I could care less. I was able to actually be relaxed today and not have to worry about the chat now that I got it shut off. If you need support, you got questions, you need to go to your profile page and the support email is right there. Okay. Previous day highs, we're bouncing off of it on the NQ right here. Uh, Here, let me bring up this previous day highs on the NQ. As you can see right here, previous day's highs on the NQ, we're kind of bouncing off of that. This was the value area high right here, the blue line, value area high of yesterday's New York session. Okay. You have the overnight highs right here on the orange, and overnight lows is right there in the purple. And we are an ATR of 65. That's pretty daggone high. All right, so we had news out here. As you can see here, we just had news. The next round of negotiations will be held in Islamabad. Uh, the Pakistan army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement text. Uh, the agreement text that was written by AI. The Pakistan army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce the final version of the agreement. That should just be of the agreement, period. But instead, AI will say the agreement text because the agreement is written in text. Okay, this shit's written AI, man. Folks, if I were you, I would be kind of, if I were you, I would be very careful, to be quite honest. But you can do what you want. We are breaking the previous day's highs. That is for sure. Right here, we are definitely breaking the previous day's highs. Overnight highs. We've already broken the overnight highs, folks. On the NQ, we've already broken the overnight highs on the NQ. We got some buyers up in there. 58 single order contracts, 77 single order contract buy orders. So yeah, they're definitely looking to ramp this thing upwards. So I've got the 1 minute tick march to 4. Oh, and the drawing tool is still enabled. I am thinking I'm gonna modify my auto trader strategy stops. Hmm. Yeah, you got 87 single order contract that slung into the market for the NQ, and you've got people in here on the ES buying 500 contracts, buy orders. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. This is the ES on my personal platform. I need to do a video about it. It should be released next month, hopefully next month. Um, yeah, so where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? We got the NQ still at 69 ATR. That is freaking nuts, so man. We got the ATR 14, 5 minute ATR for the ES is 14. That's quite high, folks. We're starting to fizzle out a little bit here. Are we going for another run? We're going up again. We're going for another run. We're going for another run. Maybe not. Those of you that are trying to short it, you might be able to find the blind squirrel might find a nut if you keep trying to short though. The blind squirrel may find a nut if you keep shorting. Crude oil inventories actual 7.8 million, forecast 2.5 million. Yeah, I wouldn't be trading no crude. That's for stinking sure. Oh man. I really would not be trying to short this market. Ugh. All right, what's the ATR? 1 minute ATR for the ES is 6. That's actually pretty good. Oh, you little stinker. You little stinker. Where we at? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Is it that? Okay. So there's my profits for Apex 150. Okay. Actually 126. But it's like gross closed profit loss 150 for the ES. I tried to get me a short off. Okay. It was very, very risky. I tried to get it off. Didn't happen. Uh, on the platform that I'm building, when you start getting into these consolidation phases area, oh, we got 147 contracts, sell contracts. That's pretty significant, folks. Okay, so I'm up like a buck 50. That's actually it's 10:30. I'm happy with that for right now for a good starter. We got a nice selling balance right here on the 1 minute on the ES. On the ES, you got a nice. The moving average is starting to roll over. You have large buying up here, but you got some sellers up here too. Right here, you've got that selling balance. Okay, and if we start breaking this area right here, we could easily come down here. Okay, let's see if you can break it. But like I said, I wouldn't try to be short this market, to be quite honest. But those that are trying to short it, I mean, I gave it a stab and it got me out. I gave it a stab a little bit. But that selling balance got taken away. There was a selling balance right here, and it got taken away on this candle right here. Okay, there was a selling balance right here, and it got taken out by this candle. These moving averages are starting. The fast one's starting to slope downwards. The slow moving average is starting to flatline. Okay, and we got a lot of volatility on the ES. Okay. Uh, we got a 1 minute. We got an ATR of 6. So yeah, it definitely is moving. Okay, so you got to be careful. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the auto trader range scalper. Chart trader, I could probably turn that off too. Oh yeah, the free trial. You guys, you need to check out the free trial. Uh, if you have any problems, just send me an email. Orderflowbars.com. Right here, you got 7 day free trial. Okay, 7 day free trial. Okay, you get a trial key, create an account, you get a trial key, you just throw it in there. Uh, your keys, if you go here to settings, click on settings, just scroll down until you see license. Click on license and just paste in your license key. Okay. Yeah, this market, I would not be trying to short this thing, man. They have been trying to run this thing up for a long time. Let's look at a profile. If we look at ESM6, let's look at New York session profile. I'll go, well, let's go 20 days maybe. Yeah. So here we go. Get out of there. And this is what the profile looks like on the ES. We have been going straight up, kind of consolidated up in this area, and then we kind of popped up here, and then we just kind of drifting down right up in this area. So we'll probably stay up in this area until we get some more big news. Uh, I don't know. This market, with the Middle East conflict, this thing has just been kind of nuts, to be quite honest. Yeah, so go check out the free trial. That was kind of a bummer. We didn't get ourselves a good opening drive trade today. Uh, that would have been nice for the auto trader. It would have been pretty daggone nice. Yeah, so for the ES, for the market levels on ES, everything is green. We're above the New York VWAP, above previous day highs, above previous day lows, above overnight highs, above overnight lows, above the naked point of control, above the value area high, value area low. You see all this green right there? See all that green? Them green arrows just pointing straight up. Yeah. Yep. That's something very interesting. It's possibly telling you, do you want to short? Do you really want to short? I mean, if you do, go right ahead. Ain't nobody stopping you. Well, actually, when you blow the account, yeah, they will stop you then. But see, I don't go over. Let's see if I can get something here. Do, do, do. No, that's not a good one. I need to go over to the regular chart. The order flow charts is not good for that. This is here. I wonder if a 5 minute will show you better. Yeah. So some people come up here and look at the MACD, and then they'll buy when it's down, sell when it's up. But then you get what's called embedded, which is this area right here. That is a embedded stochastics. That's just telling you the market just freaking just keeps grinding up and up and up and up and up. Okay. Uh, when you get an embedded stochastics, I mean, by the time you know it, you can look at the stinking chart and tell. You don't need these lagging indicators, okay? You don't need a lagging indicators to tell you stuff. Yeah, you just don't need lagging indicators to tell you when to get in and out of the market. Uh, so that's what I'm basically done for the day. That's what I ended up with. What's up? Oh my, and where are we gonna put it? Does it fold up? You got it. What? For how much? $45 for that thing? You spent $45 for that crazy thing? So you don't have to pay for it? It's free? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah. 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 When's it coming? Okay. Okay. Talking to the wife. Oh, we got selling balance. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I ended up with a buck 50. Oh, well, ain't much. Uh, see, the thing about the ES is that you could actually trade like two or three contracts and be like a 500 dollar day if you want. You can't be doing that with the NQ. because you can easily blow accounts. I mean, you got these prop farming degenerates that do it, and that ain't no problem. I mean, you can do it if you want. See, stuff like this, I just don't like trading up in this area. See, like right here, you got this buy and bounce right here. You got a buy and bounce in ES. Yeah, it could go straight up, but the problem is, take a look at this. You're right here. Okay, you're right here. Okay, you're right here in the middle of a friggin' chop zone, and you want to take a buy right here, thinking you're going to come way up here. I mean, it could, but don't want to stinking be doing stuff like that. I'm not going to get the move from here to here. Okay, but am I good enough to get the buy and bounce here, and then get up here, and then like make like 100, and a quarter? Yeah, maybe get a runner, try to make it up to here to 200. Yeah, okay. And here's the thing: some people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, that's only just $100." Well, then go in 2 or 3 contracts. You get like $200, $300. You do that a handful of times. I mean, look at this. Like 6 trades. Actually, the quantity was actually only 5 because I did 2 minis on one of them. It didn't work out too good. I didn't take any losses, but it was like a buck 50. So if I did like a buck 50 for multiple contracts, uh, yeah, maybe 2. That's a $300 day. Some people would be like, "Oh, like okay, go make your $1,000 a day. Just add more contracts, man." You see what happens? You see what happens? You see that? Come on, drawing tool. The buying balance up here in the middle of this chop. And then comes back down here. Maybe you get stopped out. Maybe it's okay. You're not gonna be able to get every single freaking trade. Who cares? Who cares? So you're not gonna get every trade. Next, next. Okay, nice little sell. I mean, this area right here, sell and balance, the moving average, fast one sloping down, the slow one is flatlining. Get in here, come down to this area. We got all this chopping. You just go ahead and start cutting the trade. Okay, nice $400. But the problem is that wasn't kind of like news stuff. I just don't like doing that. Plus, I like building kind of a buffer and an eval. Yeah, so that trade works out. Who cares? You got a nice little buy and balance right here. You got a buy and balance right there. You had a large buyer, 81 single order contracts with moving averages sloping upwards. You have a large buyer right here. You can get in right there. Put your stop down below that buyer. You're up about $62. It's just, it's not an area I want to be trading in, to be quite honest. I'm just going over some things that you can look at. Okay. Why do I not want to be in this area? Well, I mean, we're at the overnight highs, the previous day's highs. Okay. We're right up in here. This is, this is a 5-minute chart. So I really don't want to be trading and stuff like this. Okay. We're kind of like, if you look at this on a 5-minute, This is key. You got a tail here, and you got a tail here. Okay, that's like a node. Okay, you got the 1 minute ATR on the ES that went back down to 4. You got the ES on a 15 minute 74. What is it on 1 minute? Oh, 26. I was wrong earlier. 26 ATR on the NQ. That's actually pretty nice. That's a pretty nice 32 range scalping day. See, here's the thing about this ATR thing that I'm building for my platform. When it's 25, but I'm on a 1 minute. If you look at a 5 minute, it'll tell you the ATR for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minute, the average true range for 5 minutes, it'll tell you right there, which is 81. So, what a lot of people don't know, if you go to a 2 minute, click on a 2 minute right here, you go to a 2 minute chart on the ES, it actually looks really nice and clean. Okay, because it's a thinly traded market, so it moves pretty quickly. But a 2 minute actually looks pretty nice. There we go. There we go. 2 minute actually looks pretty nice. It's like 42. Every 2 minutes, it's roughly 42 ticks on the range. So, alrighty. Yeah, like I said, you want to short this market, go right ahead. I mean, it ain't no big day with a buck 50, but I was only trading one mini as well. Mm. Now I'm working on a strategy. Hopefully, I'll be able to write some of the code today. So you see how I said you got this 81 buyer right here, and you close above it with the moving averages the way they are, kind of separating, sloping upwards. You get in here, put your stop down here. Uh, and now look at it. If you come back here, okay, you had a buy 50, 100 single orders, 500 contracts, one single order, and we closed above it, and we kind of ramped up. You really want to see it kind of like down in this area, okay? I mean, when you've already made, and maybe in this area, but you've already made quite a big of a move. So it's a little difficult to be doing stuff like that. See, right here, we got this one. We got a buy. How much was that? 120. That was 120 buy. We closed above it. And then how much did that net you? Roughly, I mean, maybe you get a $75 trade, but you understand what I'm talking about. And some people will be like, "Oh, this ain't very much money at all." Well, it adds up. These base hits will friggin' add up, man. That is how I've got a handful of funded accounts with Bulldogs, is because of my base hits, because of stuff like this. Because you've got a seller, large single order, large contracts on one single order. We have a seller, we closed above it. That is a trapped seller. And look where we moved up here, and then you cut it right here. Okay, that right there is a trade. That right there is a trade that can roughly net you about 150, $175. Okay, 150, 150, $150 on two minis. That's like $300 in a matter of what, seconds? In a matter of 16, like 10 seconds. Okay, within a matter of 10 seconds, boom, it goes up. Okay, my little range scalper did that, but I'm not trading those stinking 3, 4 minis. Not in this market environment, okay? Because you just saw news come out. Okay, you just saw news come out. You just saw news come out, and also, my range scalper did this area right here. You had buying and bouncing. It did that. Okay, that was a nice little move. Maybe like $50. These base hits will add up, man. When Trump and Iran crap settles down, then I'll go back to slinging 3 to 5 minis. Okay, but until then, I'm just going to size down. I know some people are going to disagree, and I just don't care. I mean, again, large single order contract, 50 single order contract. We closed above it. You got yourself maybe like $50 if you're lucky. Okay. Okay, you do that. Okay, let's say you do that. You do 2 minis, you got yourself $100. You do that 3, 4 times a day. You got yourself like $500 a day. I mean, $500 a day. That's a six-figure income. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I was making when I was working for Booz Allen Hamilton, making six figures, being a software engineer. So so many people are listening to these gurus, and yeah, whatever. You're trying to get into the financial markets to get rich. Good luck. Good luck. Only a small percentage make it. 5% actually make a living actually doing it. Uh, and what these gurus are not telling you is that they're blowing like 10 accounts to pass like two of them, one or two of them. Okay. You got some of these idiots out there that are blowing hundreds of evals, man. I would love it. I would love this would be funny. For one, I would love to have all these prop firms go poof and go away. Why? Well, just go trade micros, man. Go open a personal account, trade micros, learn how to trade. But it'll be real funny if they just start really putting the screws to these prop farmers. They already are. Some people are upset about the consistency. I'm like, okay, whatever. I would love for these prop firms to actually turn uh, legitimate, like a legitimate prop firm instead of a fake prop firm with some rules. That would be quite funny. There is one thing that's coming out I'm really excited about. No, this right here, single stock futures coming this summer. That's going to be awesome. Stocks and futures better together. 50 plus of the top U.S. companies from the S&P 500 to the NAS 100 and the Russell. Yeah, this is going to be a game changer, man. That's going to be fun. I remember when they released the micros. I was like, oh man, that was awesome. I was like, now I can actually do some nice spread trading on the NQ and ES because they're correlated. Here's the thing that you really need to look at when you're trading. This is my personal platform that I'm working on. Here, let me get this set up. Okay. So if we look at this, okay, look at this. You have a sell imbalance, but you see how wide that is right there between that moving average and that moving average? That that's a wide gap. You really don't want that. Yes, it closed below it, and we got a sell imbalance, and it really didn't work out. But here's the thing: look at, and these are just little nuanced things you really have to look at. Okay, you look how wide that gap is right there between the two moving averages. You had another sell imbalance that closed below here, but look how wide that gap is now. Okay, this moving average, and I have it set here. The order flow bar moving average is set to period two smoothing of 3 on the EMA. Okay, and the slow one, the yellow one's called the fast EMA. And the slow one is blue, and the period is set to 4 and the smoothing of 5. What this is telling you, this little gap right here, what that is telling you is that it's starting to close together. Okay. When you've got a nice big consolidation area like this, okay, and in the beginning it was kind of tight. Then you see that wide gap right there. Then towards the end of it, when this gap starts getting smaller and smaller, that's a recipe of going down. Kind of like look at this. You see how big this gap is right here? If that gets pretty tight and we start coming up in here, what that is telling you is it could be moving upwards. Okay. There's some proprietary stuff I have in that moving average, but that would have worked out really nice. That probably would have netted you about $150. Again, two or three minis, a few times a day. That's actually pretty nice. see right here, you've got a sell and balance area. They just got taken away. You had a sell and balance right here. You got the moving averages that are sloping down, fast and slow. Okay. So yeah, the sell and balance is right here. So that's, you want to get in. The problem with it is if you look over here, you've got the New York VWAP that is sloping upwards. Okay. And you can tell it's sloping upwards. Look at the trend right here. It's just sloping upwards. And you want to try and go short. That's not a good idea. Not every trade is a good trade. You got to be kind of picky about what you do. You just have to be picky, folks. That's all. Okay. Oh, here, let me take this. This is my personal platform that I will be releasing here, hopefully in about a month or two. You got the NQ, the ATR and NQ is 22. We're just kind of consolidating around here. Let me close that out. Where are we at? That's a 1 minute. Which one was that? I kind of moved things around on me. I'm on my other screen. I'm streaming the NQ, but I'm trading the ES. Streaming the NQ and trading the ES. And it was like $150 day. Not a very exciting day. But then again, I did not want to go in on 2 or 3 minis like I normally do. You see, I kind of want this, all this new stuff to kind of settle down. Oh boy. Yeah. What else do I have here? Oh, I need to get hotkeys working. I'm just, yeah, I need to get all this business stuff. I got a lot of paperwork to do with Rhythmic to get this multi-compliant stuff to get this trading platform released. I got a lot of paperwork to do. Uh, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to take off. I will leave the stream open. I'm gonna take off. I'll be back around 2 o'clock. I'll be back around 2 o'clock. No, actually, I'm just gonna shut it down. Uh, I'll just shut it down. I might do a wrap up video. I'm gonna start using my trading platform, this one right here, to do wrap up videos in the late afternoon, kind of tell people what's going on. Uh, but yeah, I'll take my buck 50 today and move on. Uh, oh, we got more news just came out, man. Look at that. Look at that crap. Look at that. 500 contracts. Yep, we got some news. We got some news. What we got going on, man? We got some news up here. Watch 5. Trump delivers Coast Guard Academy commencement speak. Oh, and we got some news. I'm pretty sure that came out. So, this rain scalper that I have, this one right here, this little rain scalper, that would have taken. Because you see, and the reason I'm doing that, letting the computer trade for me, is because you're not going to get these buy imbalances. This happens within milliseconds, man, and it might not have even gotten that one, but it would have gotten this one. Okay, it would have gotten that one. Okay, that would have been nice, but I had it shut down. It wouldn't get this one here because the moving average is it's below it. The moving average has to be separated and has to be a buy imbalance for it to go up. Okay. Uh, Kind of like that one right there. Boom. That wouldn't have been a very profitable one. Maybe $25. Uh, Trump, the U.S. in final stages of talks with Iran. Pool report. Trump, the U.S. is in final stages of talks with Iran. Pool report. Told you it was news. See, this is why I'm not trading 3 to 5 minutes, slinging around 3 to 5 minutes like I normally do on the ES. It's because of crap like this. I mean, you have no idea when the news is going to hit. You have no idea what direction it's going to go. And people that catch it hey, I've gotten in on the wrong side, got smoked, been in on it on the good side, and made a lot. So you just that to me, that's not trading, man. You're just getting lucky. Okay, that's all that is. Just getting lucky. Like if my auto trader took those trades, if I had it engaged and it took those trades, I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to do it. The market moved too fast. I wonder if we had any good yeah, again, take a look at this. Again, large buyer closed above. Moving averages separated. Don't even worry about the imbalances. And it runs up. Large buyer closed above, runs up, you get about a point or two. Okay? That's just the way it is, man. Large buyer, get yourself, large buyer, maybe get yourself maybe $150. You get yourself about 50 on that one. So about $200 within seconds. mean, and that's just off one mini. Couple hundred. You mean couple $100 on like 3 minis? That's like $600 a day, man. Okay, same thing on the short. I wouldn't be taking the short, but you got the moving averages. Look how big that gap is, and you got that selling balance when you close down here. Yeah, that's a good sign. Uh, you've got a large seller close below it, which is stop up here, get in here, start getting out around here. That is key. Oops, that's roughly about a buck 50. Okay, you can possibly try it right here. This probably wouldn't have netted you very much, to be quite honest, like maybe 50, $75. But these base hits, they add up big time. All right, these base hits add up big time. I got to get going. I got to change where I'm going. I'm not going to be looking to wear shorts. So here, let me shut this down. Let me do financial G's can go away. That can go away. Uh, this can go away. I mean, that's what the 1 minute looks like. I mean, if you got lucky and you were in long and it cranked on you, good job. That blind squirrel found a nut. All right, I'm shutting it down. I will talk to you later. Tomorrow, tomorrow we'll go over the markets again. Not turning on chat. Don't care about it. If you need something, go to your profile page and send a support email. That's all I have. Later.